In today's video, I have NBA Monday picks and preview for you all. I have my 4 favorite plays for Monday night. We're going to dive into the data and the matchups, give you all the analysis that you need for these 4 plays for Monday. But first, before we get into those plays, guys, please smash the like button if you're watching this. If we get to 20 or more likes on this video, I give out a bonus play for Tuesday's plays. So I'll give out 5 plays for Tuesday if we hit 20 or more likes. Also, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've recently hit over 150 subscribers, and we're looking to continue growing every single day. Super proud of the channel that we're building. And appreciate every single one of you that tunes in to watch. So, took a few days off for Easter break. Hope you all enjoyed Final Four, MLB, NBA, whatever you're watching. Getting ready for Masters next weekend. We're getting back on the picks today, Monday. Guys, 2 places where you get a ton of value betting on these plays for NBA in the Monday. Novig. Guys, Novig, you guys can spend $5, get $50 bonus when you use my code TEACH10 to sign up. What I love about Novig is you don't have to submit multiple plays and place a parlay like you do on the other daily fantasy lineup books. With Novig, you can play straight bets. I just finished up a 100x Novig challenge where we went from $5 to over $700 in just 8 days. So we did that with just doing straight bets. So you can't do that on some other apps. So that's what I love about Novig. Also, if you're not on Underdog yet, we've been starting to take our slips on there. If you haven't noticed already, new partner to the channel where you guys can play $5 on Underdog and get $50 in bonus when you use my code TEACH10. So between Novig and Underdog, you can just place 10 of your own dollars and get $100 bonus. That's a lot of value from the companies for just a minimal investment into the app up front. A lot of the other apps will give you a 100% deposit match, but you got to put up 100 of your own dollars just to get 100 back. Not between these two apps. These two apps, just 10 of your own dollars combined, get 100 back. So go sign up to both these apps. Link is in the description below for both Novig and Underdog. Go check that out there. Also, if you guys want my favorite plays for free, my entire slip where I give out all my favorite free plays, you guys can sign up to my Winible store. The link is in the description below, winible.com/tickets with TJ. I have free access where you can get the earliest access to my free plays every single day, about an hour or so before the YouTube video drops. And then when the YouTube video goes live, I drop the analysis in these videos. And then I also post when the YouTube video goes live in my Winible store. So sign up to my free Winible. It's another way to get notified of when I'm active and so you guys don't miss out on my picks. So go sign up to that. Link is in the description below. Enough yapping. Let's get into these plays for Monday. Now, I did have a 40% boost that I did apply to this 4-man slip, just fair warning. But Underdog gives you guys stuff like that. So go check out Underdog if you haven't already. But we're starting out with play number 1. We're taking Jalen Brunson over 35.5 PRA. Brunson's gone over this line in 6 of his last 10 games. Had this stretch over the last 10 where he's hit 3 in a row, missed 2, hit 3 in a row, missed 2. So we're looking for to get back on the hit 3 in a row train. Hopefully continue that. Averaging 35.7 PRA over his last 10 games. Head-to-head against the Hawks, he's gone over this line in 3 of his last 6 matchups, and that's 1 of 2 this year. So other 2 of 4 going back to previous season. This season, hit in 2 of 4. Once like shortly after Christmas, and then once in early January where he did miss. But we're looking for him to go back over because against the Hawks rank 17th in points allowed, 22nd in rebounds, and 15th in assists allowed overall. But at the point guard position, they rank 17th in points, 23rd in rebounds, and 28th in assists. So we're hopefully going to get a lot of supplemental help in terms of the rebounds and the assists, especially the assists coming from Brunson, who can really boom with his rebounds in some games. In the entire 25 season, he's gone over this line in 58% of his games. So that's 42 of 72 games where he's gone over. So we have this massive sample size over the course of the entire season where he hits at almost a 60% clip. Really good stuff. Averaging just over 36 PRA in the entire season, so that feels good too. So this is a sharp line that we're seeing from all these books, but that's for a reason. A lot of people bet on Jalen Brunson, so they know they have these lines sharp. But we still feel really good about this play. Again, good head-to-head matchup, decent history, good matchup at the point guard position, hit well on the entire season, hit decently well over his last 10, looking for him to continue that trend and go back over in this line. So I like this play for Monday night. That's play number 1. Play number 2, we are taking Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 23.5 points plus assists. This is actually my favorite play for Monday. It's not Jalen Brunson. Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 23.5 points. My favorite play for Monday. Why? He's gone over this line in 8 of his last 10 games, averaging 26.3 points and assists over that stretch. Actually hit in 6 of his last 7 games. So playing very well recently to this line. Now, on the other side of this matchup against the Knicks, they ranked 5th in points allowed and 7th in assists allowed overall. At the shooting guard position, much worse. By far, the worst position that they defend against. 14th in points allowed and 22nd in points allowed. That's almost 19 points per game and over 4.5 assists per game to shooting guards. So a great spot and a great matchup for us with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Head-to-head, Walker has gone over this line in each of his last two matchups, 2 of 4 overall, going back to last season, though. But this season, he has hit in both of those matchups with 26 in each of those games. So, very solid performances in both of those 2 games. Looking for him to repeat here later on in the season, averaging 18 points plus assists against them in those 4 matchups, but had 26 in each of his last 2, and those were both this season. So that's what's really more important. On the entire season, he's hit this line of 23.5 and 52% of his games, so that's 39 of 75 games that he's played in, averaging 24.33 points plus assists on the entire season. So we feel good about that. Overall, in the last 10 games, Nickeil is shooting 53% from the field on 14 attempts per game and shooting 46% from 3. He's making a little more than 3 threes out of 7 attempts per game. Look at some of these recent shooting performances. 4 of 9, 5 of 9, 3 of 8, 4 of 9. Like really good solid performances shooting from 3 and shooting from the field overall. 2 games ago, shot of 11 of 16, was 8 from 16 in his last game. Coming off a few days of rest as well, so that always helps. Playing close to 33 minutes per game over his last 10 and averaging almost 7 assist chances per game. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I'm a little sick, but I feel really good about this play. We had a fantastic matchup against a tough Knicks team. Looking for Walker to shine in that matchup. So that's why this is my favorite play for Monday's plays. Moving on to play number 3. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We're taking Dylan Harper over 19.5 PRA. He's gone over 19.5 PRA in 7 of his last 10 games, averaging 22.6 over the last 10, so a couple over the line, actually hitting 3 of his last 4, and did just miss slightly in his last matchup against the Nuggets. Coming off a day of rest as well, so that'll be really good for Harper. Going up against the 76ers, who rank 19th in points allowed, 20th in rebounds, and 22nd in assists allowed overall. So a pretty good matchup for us. The Sixers, those all rank about bottom third of the league-ish. But at the shooting guard position, it gets even worse. 24th in points allowed, 22nd in rebounds allowed, and 26th in assists allowed, So you're going to have 20 points per game, over 5.5 rebounds, and 5 assists to this position every single game on average over the course of the entire season. I don't know about you guys, but that is fantastic news for Dylan Harper in this matchup. Head-to-head against 76ers in his last matchup about a month ago, he went for 26 PRA. So that we feel confident about that. Like about a month ago, he literally did this. So looking for him to do it again, honestly. So feel good about that. On the entire season, only hitting 48% of his games, 32 of 66. So a little less than half. But as you can see here, if you just kind of take a look at the sample size here, you can see he's hitting significantly more over like the second half here. You can see all these he started off hot early in the season, then kind of just dipped off here midway. He's kind of going into All-Star break, and then kind of out of All-Star break, kind of just picked it up and has been, if we look here, been playing a little bit more minutes overall, more steady minutes too, so he's getting more opportunity. Over his last 10, playing about 24 minutes per game. Decent assist and rebound chances per game, too. Those are pretty healthy for those types of minutes. Shooting 60% over the last 10 on 10 attempts per game is incredible. 50% from 3 as well, so he is shooting lights out recently. Obviously, 60% is not sustainable long-term, but if a guy is hot, we're going to ride the hot hand while he has it, and that's Dylan Harper as of right now. So that's play number 3 for Monday night. Excuse me. Scoot Henderson is our 4th play of the day. We're taking under 22.5 PRA. Henderson has gone under this line in 8 of his last 10 games, and he's gone over twice with 30-plus performances, so 2 games where he's really shined. It's kind of helped shoot up the average, but averaging 20.5 PRA over the last 10. But outside of those 2 matchups, kind of playing somewhat close to the line, but still a few under, so we feel good about this matchup. Going up against the Nuggets rank 20th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds allowed, and 20th in assists allowed overall. So that really doesn't tell us that it's a great matchup, but at the point guard position, much more favorable. They are 7th in points allowed, 15th in rebounds allowed, and 11th in assists allowed overall, giving up less than 17 points per game, about 4 rebounds, and almost 6 assists per game. So I feel good about this line for Scoot Henderson. Now, Jeremy Grant is out in this game, so Scoot Henderson will probably still stay in the starting lineup, which doesn't necessarily help us. But as you can see here, his minutes haven't really picked up a ton since Grant's absence, so I don't know how much that's really going to change. It just means he's just starting, but minutes will get picked up elsewhere in between. Shooting 43% over his last 10, 39% from 3. Not bad, honestly, but nothing too impressive. So nothing really that would concern me all that much. If he was shooting like 45% or better, I'd probably say then something's up, but I feel good about this, taking this under for Scoot Henderson in this matchup. Just playing very well to this line. Has been all season, honestly, going under in 73% of the games that he's played in. Now, obviously, he hasn't played all season, coming back from injury, but in 19 of 26 games, he's gone under 73 or under 22.5 PRA. So that's another reason we're feeling good about this. Henderson's still getting back into the swing of things as he gets more minutes here. As you can see, since he's come back, it's kind of like every 3 or 4 or 5 games, he'll have a really good game, and then he'll kind of drop back down, and then he'll have 1 or 2 games where he does really good, and then comes back down. So we're kind of riding the wave of a back down after he had 2 really impressive performances over 3 games. So that's another trend that we're leaning into overall, and a pattern that we're noticing. So that is play number 4 for Monday night. Now, let's quickly recap these plays before we get on out of here. All right, so we have Jalen Brunson over 35.5 PRA. Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 23.5 points plus assists is my favorite play for Monday night. Dylan Harper over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then Scoot Henderson under 22.5 PRA. So, guys, those are my 4 favorite plays for Monday. Sorry for the absence for the past couple of days, but I was just taking time to spend with my family. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications. I really appreciate every single one of you that watches, and I will see you all tomorrow for Tuesday Picks.